Dear students, welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sreekumar. The class is for 7th standard students. Subject is mathematics. Let me begin the class.
In the last video, you could get an idea about what is meant by a direct proportion and what is meant by inverse proportion. That means you are familiar with the concept of direct proportion, where you will be having a concept of comparing the data in such a way that x upon y will be a constant. That means one data upon the other will be a constant. That is what you learned. Then you learned about inverse proportion, where the product of the two data will be a constant. Another thing you understood was in direct proportion. When one data value increases, the other data value also will be increasing. If this is x and this is y, both will be increasing. The best example is more the visitors at home, more footwears there will be there outside. Correct? More the people attending the virtual classroom, then more shoe will be there outside the classroom. If you are removing the shoe, that means it is both the numbers are increasing. Here in one will be increasing, the other will be decreasing, then we call it as inverse proportion. It was explained with the help of chocolate distribution on birthday. More the friends coming, they will be getting one chocolate. If less friends are coming, they will be getting more chocolate, two chocolates each. That means one number decreases, the other number increases. Such data is coming under inverse proportion. Then you studied about partnership. No, you did not study about partnership. You are going to study about partnership in this video. What is the connection between direct proportion and inverse proportion, and then the partnership? You will come to know now. Partnership is having connection with the direct inverse proportion. Why? Because as you get an idea about partner, means two or more together, come together and divide the job, divide the work, divide the profit, divide the loss, or one or more come together and invest, तो सब partnership बनता है. Anyway, I will give you some detail about it. What is partnership? If you have to start a business, mainly partnership is a term connected with business. That's why. If you have to start a business, you need money first, then you need office for running the business, you need materials required for whatever business you are doing. So for that you will pool money, you will collect money from friends or people around you who are interested in starting a business. So all of them together will be making the required things like money, finding out office, finding out materials required, altogether create a capital which is always measured in terms of money. What is the total capital? Means the money invested and the material invested together will constitute the capital. So here business is, when it is done by more than one people together, then the concept of partnership comes. Otherwise not. Two or more people will put money, and they will start a business by investing in the partnership, and there will be agreement between them how to divide the profit, share the loss. That there comes our mathematics, the proportion. All partners will be more than two. They will not be giving equal share of money. So those who are giving more share must get more profit if it is profitable business. If it is loss, he will be losing more. So the partners will be having a joint account in a bank, and the profit made or loss incurred is shared by the partner in proportion to the money each have invested. अपना मैथ्स आ गया. In proportion, that's why this comes in this chapter. In proportion to the money each one has invested. So more the money invested, more the profit. If loss, more the loss. उनका शेयर उनको देना पड़ेगा. That is what is the concept of partnership, where your concept of direct inverse proportion come into use while calculating it. This can be understood only through certain examples or situations which you may come across in day-to-day life. Okay, so let me take one example from here. Here is a situation. Jhelum and Adarva invested 2,100 and 2,800 rupees respectively and started a business. Good. They made a profit of 3,500 rupees. How should it be shared? 3,500 rupees share karna hai. Who are the two people started the business? One is Jhelum and the other one is Atharva. Name is not important. But we know that they put together an amount to start the business. The amount is 2,100 by one person. The other person invested 2,800. Understood? So there is a relationship between these two amount. We can write the relationship as 2,100 is to 2,800. What does it mean? Ratio means you can write in the form of, you can write the ratio in the form of 2,100 upon 2,800. You can convert that into the simplest and smallest proportion or ratio by cancelling each other, the common. Both will be having 3 7s are 21, 7 4s are 28. That means 4 7s are 28, 3 upon 4. That means 3:4 is the proportion of their capital. Proportion of otherwise called investment or capital. They have invested 3:4. If there is 7 rupees, 3 rupees will be of Jhelum and 4 rupees will be that of Atharva. The profit must be shared again in the same ratio. That means if I simply say, that means 3 into the amount given to Jhelum and 4 into the amount given to Atharva should together constitute 3,500 rupees, which is the profit. Because 3, it will be a multiple of 3 because his share is in 3:4 proportion. That means 7x will be equal to 3,500 because total profit is 3,500. That means x is equal to 3,500 upon 7, which is equal to 500. X is equal to 500. That means you will have 3,500 divided in this proportion. This is the technique of dividing in proportion. That means 3 into 500, which is equal to 1,500 rupees will be given to Jhelum as its profit, and the other one is 4 into 500, which is equal to 2,000 will be given to what we say 3,000. What do we say to Atharva? This way we will divide the amount. Understood? So we are doing it practically. We are applying the concept of proportion in order to get the sharing over here. There are enough such simple examples you can get from your textbook. Chinmaya and Sam invested total of 1,30,000 rupees in a business. The capital diya hai. In the proportion 3:2, proportion भी दिया है. What is the amount did each of them invest? And if their total profit was 36,000 rupees, what is the share of each? अभी इधर क्या हुआ है? 2 जन है. One is Chinmaya and Sam. दोनों ने मिलके 1,30,000 rupees invest किया, capital बनाया, start करने के लिए. But the proportion is 3:2. If there is 5 rupees, 3 rupees invested by Chinmaya, 2 by Sam. So naturally the profit also will be shared in that ratio. Understood? So the proportion of Chinmaya and Sam is in Chinmaya is to Sam is in the proportion is in 3:2 proportion. Correct? So profit also should be shared in the same proportion. That means it will be a multiple of 3 and 2. Okay, investment is 3y plus 2y. Total investment is 1,30,000. Understood? That means 5y is equal to 1,30,000. y is equal to 1,30,000 upon 5, which is equal to 2 5s are 10, 6 5s are 30, baki 30. This is y. That means 3y is equal to 3 into 26,000, 75 plus 78,000, and 2y is equal to 52,000. Okay, total 1,30,000. This is the investment. What is the amount each of them invest? This is the first question. How much they invested? 3y stands for Chinmaya, and this is for Sam. Understood? The second part of the question, they have a profit of 36,000. That also will be divided in the same ratio. That means the profit is equal to rupees 36,000. So here also 3x plus 2x is equal to 36,000. This is the profit. 5x is equal to 36,000. X is equal to 36,000 upon 5. It is, 7 5s are 35, 10, 2 5s are 17. It is equal to 7,200. Now 3 into x, first case. That means 3 into 7,200. 21 plus 600. Right? This is what? Chinmaya's case. And Sam is 2x. Right? 2 into 7,200, which is equal to 14 plus 400. So altogether they divide this accordingly. So they got each other. One will be getting 21,600, the other will be getting 14,400, and the total is 36,000. So my dear students, the concept of proportion is very much useful in partnership business to divide the profit. It will not be profit always. Kabhi kabhi you will be having loss also. Abdul, Sejal, Soham each gave Sai Ali 30 rupees, 70 rupees, 50 rupees respectively. ये तीनों ने साय अली को पैसा दिया. बच्चों का है लगता है 30 rupees, 70 rupees, 50 rupees. Sai Ali put in 150 rupees and bought a paper, color, etc. Together they made a greeting card and sold them all. Oh, business kar rahe chota mota. If they made total profit of 420 rupees, what was each one's share in the profit? Understood? So 3 are there. 3 are they. Who are they? Abdul, Sejal and Soham. They gave Sai Ali 30 rupees, 70 rupees and 50 rupees. So altogether 70 plus 30, 150 rupees. Then what happened? They bought some paper, color, etc. And they made a profit of 420 rupees by selling it. Understood? But here it is. Sai Ali put in 150 rupees. So let me write Abdul, Sejal. Short form इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ टाइम बचाने के लिए वीडियो का. More the time, heavier the video, difficulty in downloading, uploading. Then Sai Ali herself. Here 30 rupees, 70 rupees and 50 rupees, and it is Sai Ali put 150 rupees. Total it became 300 rupees. Oh, 300 rupees total. Now what happened? Sold the items for together, made a greeting card and sold them. If they made a total profit of 420 rupees, बहुत smart बच्चे लोग हैं. Profit 420 rupees. It's a great thing. Now this has to be divided among this, the share of profit. 30, 70, 50 by Abdul, Sejal and Soham. So that is their proportion and that altogether. So here we know that Sayali has put 150, all these three together have made 150. 50% money is of Sayali. Half of the money in the profit. So we can simply say that Sayali will be getting half of the money, half of the profit, because half of the capital is of Sayali. That means half of 420, 210 rupees Sayali leke jayegi. The balance 210 will be divided among Abdul, Sejal and Soham. How it is? It is divided into 30 is to 70 is to 50. That means we can make it cancelling 0, 3 is to 7 is to 5. That means 3x plus 7x plus 5x is equal to 210. जो balance है. Understood? So it is 7 plus 3, 10 plus 15x is equal to 210. X is equal to 210 upon 15. It can be divided by 5 easily. 3 5s are 15. Here 4 5s are 20. 42. Then you can divide 42 with 3 and you will get answer 14. X is equal to 14. So अभी सबका पैसा दे देंगे, no problem. 3 into 14 for Abdul, 7 into 14 for Sejal, and for Soham it is 5 into 14. This is equal to 42 rupees, and this is equal to 7 into 14, it is equal to 98 rupees, and here it is 70 rupees. As a checking, we can just add this to see that. $210. Correct. This way the money will be distributed. Understood? And this also I will explain for you, because this is a different concept. Sarita bin Ayesha and Meenakshi started a business by investing 2,400, 5,200 and 3,400 rupees. They made a profit of 50%. How should they share it? Profit, how they should share? If they reinvest all their profit by adding it to the capital, what will each one's share be in the following year? Okay, there are three women, let us consider them as women. Who are they? Sarita Ben, I write Sarita, then Ayesha and Meenakshi. What they did? They have started a business. Good. 2,400 rupees, then 5,200 rupees. Good. 3,400 rupees they invested. They made a profit of 50% of the total investment that we should calculate, because how should they share it? So for that we should know what is the profit they got. For that we should calculate the total investment. How will you calculate total investment? You will add these three together. 5,000, 3,000, 8,000, 10,000 and 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 11,000. Total investment is 11,000 rupees. 50% of that is profit. 50% of 11,000 means 50 upon 100 into 11,000. Sorry, into 11,000. This will be equal to rupees 5,500 is their profit. Good. Now they should share it. To share it, they should share it according to their investment or capital. That means it is 2400, then 5200, 5200, 3400. If you make it in simple ratio, cancel by dividing with 100, then divide it with 2, it will become 12 plus to 26 is to 70. This is their proportion. That means 12x plus 20, like earlier case, plus 17x is equal to 5500. That means 28, 38, 55x is equal to 5500. X is equal to 100. The question is, how should they share it? 5500 they should share according to this. That means Sarita Ben will be having a share of 1200, because 12 into x, 12x, this one. And the next one, Ayesha, will be having 2600, 2600. Then Meenakshi will be having an amount equal to 1700. Total is 5500. But there is something interesting. I mean, this is one answer. Answer to this, how they should share it. Okay, these are all answers. But there is something interesting. They reinvest all their profit by adding to the capital. They don't want to spend it, so they added it to their original capital. So this became plus 2400, this became 5200 plus this became 3400. उसके साथ ऐड किया. Now the total will become 24, and this is 30,600 and 5200 and 2600. So that will become 52, 58 and 7800. And this is 34 plus 17, 50, 100. This way their share would be in the new business. I mean, the business is continuing. Their share will be more next year. The ratio will be like this. Okay, my dear students, maths is something which is having application in everyday life and in everyday situations. So simply learn it, understand it with interest, so that you will apply it in time. For that, you should practice it. You should do the exercise yourself and become strong. Thank you. Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.